Friends, I want to be at the no hype zone. I want to speak to you for a few minutes. It may be 5 or 10 minutes. Just please hang in there. You know, for a while I've been telling you about video streaming and mentioning the VstreamTV Media Center. And I mentioned that it's a top of the line, piece of equipment. You can go ahead and get other competitors, no problem, get their devices. But you're not going to get the things that we get. For example, you have a keyboard, an actual computer-looking keyboard that comes with it. You have a remote control that actually has a microphone in it. You will have an automatic updater. That means if you have add-ons, which is how 90% of what you're going to watch, it's how you view it. They have what they call add-ons. Well, you have the majority of them installed, or you can just add them real easy. But what happens is these are updated just like on a smartphone. Well, with our company, we have an exclusive automatic updater. Now, you also need to have, with any of these devices, you need to have internet service. Well, the VstreamTV Media Center, it actually has a Wi-Fi hotspot. So if you have a little bit of a problem, you can take care of that. Now, I'm sorry about that. I still have a wee bit of an issue. But at any rate, we also have a way for you to pretty much do all your video conferencing and all that. You can just use the built-in HD camera. And honestly, let me tell you about the streaming version of this. When you have a device, it doesn't matter which one you have, but the VStream is the best, or one of the best. Well, the thing about it is, you can take these devices in the VStream with you anywhere you want, as long as you have a high-speed internet connection. And in some cases, if you just want to have standard definition, you could go to, for example, let's say you're going to a hotel, you're going to your grandmother's or somewhere across the country or across the earth. You can take the VstreamTV Media Center with you, and you will have access to everything you do at your house. I mean, we're talking every movie, every sporting event, every pay-per-view, everything. So, there are other things I can speak to you about. For example, when you get this device, you're going to have access to what they call the VstreamTips.com. VstreamTips.com. You're also going to be immediately informed of any kind of updates or better add-ons to check out. Like sometimes a new developer comes out and it's just like, it will blow you away what you can get. And they'll tell you about IPTV and things that right now you don't possibly know anything about. You'll be educated. You'll be protected. If something breaks in your device with a VstreamTV, you're not by yourself. You can call customer service. And believe it or not only do we have live customer service, and we're not talking about the kind of customer service that you get from some cable companies or even satellite companies. We actually have good customer service. But we also have an actual form that will help you. So what I'm saying to you in no uncertain terms is, if you want to save a lot of money, have a lot of enjoyment, be able to basically take any movie you want with you anywhere you want on the earth, as long as you have an internet connection. And remember, we have a hotspot for Wi-Fi. So pretty much you bring this with you and you're good to go. But there is something else you need to know. With our VstreamTV, you can essentially set this device up And by the way, we have videos and instructions, and we have contextual instructions. So you're covered. And no matter how you do it, you're covered. But with ours, you go in the house, you hook this baby up after you watch the video, or if you know how to do that stuff on your own, you hook it up. You set the thing, you know, do your Wi-Fi, your Ethernet, whatever. And then you go and you look at your Kodi, which is the device that most things are on for your add-ons and what have you. And you click on your Kodi, and then you can go into what they call video add-ons, if that's what you want to do at first. And then essentially at that point, you just decide what you want to watch. Now, in case you're wondering, what is the limit? What can't I do with a VStream 2? Or for that matter, any streaming device. What can I do with regards to, can I watch live TV? Of course you can. Can I watch pay-per-view events for free and legal? Yeah, you can. And if you're confused as to why, it's because you're not uploading, and you're not downloading, and you're not storing. And the Federal Communications in the United States has deemed that to be legal. So, speaking to you as man to man or man to woman, the only thing you need to decide now is, do you want a top of the line VStream 2 media device that essentially is going to turn your TV into a, if you want to use that, an HD webcam, have access to the internet, so you basically turning your TV into a smart TV, and in some ways like a computer, and you get to watch anything and everything you ever want to watch. So the only decision you really have now is, how soon are you going to do this? And then when you decide this is really good, then you can cut the cable cord or the satellite. You can get top of the line customer service from a real human being. You can get tips on staying way ahead of the game. You get an automatic updater. And not only that, but you're looking at a hotspot for Wi-Fi. Now, I'm going to mention one other thing just in passing. Once you get this device, let's say you have a family member over and they see you using this thing. They're going to want to know what it is. Well, my friends, there's even a way for you to make a few dollars. That's right, make a few dollars. I don't want to muddy up this video speaking about that aspect. I want to keep it strictly about what these devices do. But what they really do, in a larger sense, is they save you hundreds or thousands of dollars. And they give you a freedom that you can't get anywhere else. Not to mention, you can get in-theater movies. Now, The Jungle Book came out, like, I think it was last Friday. I was thinking last Thursday or Friday or whatever. It was like about the 15th or maybe the 12th, or I don't know, something like that. The very next day, just for the fun of it, I opened up my streaming device. And by the way, for the record, for full disclosure, I don't yet have my own VStream, so I know how good the VStream is. Because the one I have, I decided to get a lower end. That was about a year ago. Let's put it this way, it's not VStream. It's like the Pinto compared to the Rolls Royce. The VStream is the Rolls Royce. And I'm glad to say, proud to say, that come May the 20th, 2016, May 2016, I will have my very own VStream 2 Media Center. And let me tell you something, it makes life a whole lot more fun. Saves a lot of money, has a lot of fun, and compared to some of the competitors, the best way I can put it, It's like this. When you want to take your wife or girlfriend or husband out, you don't want to necessarily take them to a low-end fast food place for your wedding anniversary. Most of the time, you want to take them to a 3, 4, 5-star restaurant. You want to really celebrate, and you want somebody to serve you. Well, consider the VStream 2 the 5-star restaurant. And a lot of these other devices, not to disparage them, but they're kind of like, going to let's just say a fast food restaurant and being there for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So I don't know about you, but most women, and for that matter men, they like the better things and the finer things in life. The VstreamTV Media Center is the finer things. Take it from me, I know. Because the device I have right now, I'll be so glad when I can go to my VstreamTV. I know it's been long. I apologize. But I'm here to see you get something that will give you hours and even years of enjoyment. And honestly, being 100% honest, I've been waiting 6 months for this thing, and so the minute I get it, I'm going to hook that baby up, and I'm going to show you the freaking video, and you're going to be like, can I go through that video? Yeah, it is that much fun. But in the meantime, I would like to say it like this. You don't have to believe me, and I'm not even trying to sell you on this. I want you to experience this yourself. You can't experience in person yet. I understand that. But what you can do right now, right after this video, and yeah, we're going to end it in about a couple of seconds, you can actually go to the VstreamTV.com/Al Torcaso. That's ALTORCASO. You can go there right now, and you can see for yourself through the video what this thing is capable of. And you can actually see what it looks like. For people that like technical specs, you have that ability to learn out, that it's a quad core type of device, and a whole lot more. One thing you need to do is you need right now to go to VstreamTV.com/Al Torcaso. And I just want to thank you for being here this long. So thanks a lot. We'll talk soon.